Have you ever felt like you're working really hard but not going anywhere? You might have a long list of goals, but if you don't have a vision or a mission to anchor them, you're just busy. You aren't purposeful. Today, we are answering the question, what do you call a vision, mission, and a goal? Collectively, we call this your strategic blueprint. And by the end of today's episode, you will understand how to distinguish the dream from the doing. And we're going to help you solve the pain of aimless effort by showing you how to align your daily tasks with your divine calling. We're moving from scattered energy to focused impact. Stay tuned.
Ordinary women, extraordinary faith. When God calls, we say yes. The Arise Women of God podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Arise Women of God podcast. I'm your host, Tamara K. Anderson, and today we're talking all about the big picture for your life and mission. First, we're going to define the three pillars: vision, mission, and goals. Second, we're going to talk about the missing piece for this, intentions, and how adding an intention behind a goal can help you successfully move forward, even when the path you're walking is pretty bumpy. Third, we're going to share an example of a mission in action. And finally, I'm going to give you a free download to ensure that your goals are actually leading you to achieve your vision. But first, let's start by defining the pillars. First, the vision is the destination. It is the mental picture of what you want to create. It is the what. Perhaps this is the spirit-led picture of the home you are creating, the vision God has showed you and placed on your heart. For example, a Christian woman's vision could be, I see my home as a literal sanctuary, a place where my family feels safe and respected, and where anyone who enters can feel the peace of Jesus Christ. Isn't that a great vision? Can't you see that picture in your mind? Now let's look at a mission. A mission is the method. It's how you're going to get to your vision. This is your daily stewardship. It's the specific way you use your unique gifts to bring that vision to life. For example, a Christian mother's mission could be to curate a culture of prioritizing God first and intentional connection with Him and your family over digital distractions, and modeling grace in every interaction. That, my friends, is how you make that vision come to life. Now, let's look at goals. Goals are the steps that you take to fulfill your mission and your vision. These are specific things that you can check off. These are the tactical wins that build the vision one goal at a time. They are the measurable fruits of your mission. Here's 3 examples of goals you could set that would fit with that vision and mission. Goal number 1, I will establish a phone-free hour during dinner and cleanup to foster real conversation. Goal number 2, I will implement a 5-minute family devotional every night before bed for the next 30 days. Goal number 3, I will declutter stress points in my kitchen to create physical space for peace. And I'll work on this every weekend for the next 2 months. There you go. Now we're going to talk about the missing link to all of this. And that is adding an intention. The intention behind it is the heart or the reason that you want to do any of these things. For example, the intention behind the devotional goal could be that I listen more than I lecture so that my children feel heard and loved by me and God. Say, for example, the goal fails because your kids are grumpy one night and you only get to do a 2-minute devotional study. The intention to listen and love can still be a massive success. So, without a vision, you have no direction. Without a mission, you have no strategy. Without goals, you have no progress. And without the intention, you're missing the heart. So all of these pieces are critical to help us move forward and have a strategic blueprint of success. Now let's look at the mission in the mess and give a powerful example of how this can look in your life. We're going to dive deep into the specifics of a mission and how this can help you be successful. This is where your passion meets the problem that you were uniquely meant to solve. For many of us, this mission is sharing a message of hope. Often women feel called to help others who are in a similar situation to what they were battling 5 to 10 years ago in their own lives. They might feel called to share a message of hope through blogging, music, writing, or podcasting. Their vision is a world where women feel less alone in their trials. Their mission is a specific platform, perhaps a podcast, that they use to reach those women. Their goals are the tactical steps to making that happen. I will record and edit every Tuesday from 1 to 5 p.m. When I started the Stories of Hope in Hard Times podcast, my vision was to help people see the hand of God even in the hard times of their lives. But let me tell you, there were obstacles along the way. Sometimes I got sick and lost my voice. Other times technology didn't work. And at those points, I had to lean into my intention. My goal was the recording, but my intention was to be a vessel for the message of hope to others that they could get through their hard times with God's help. Because my intention was solid, I was able to pivot without feeling like a failure. So what do you call a vision, mission, and goals? You call them the tools of a faithful steward. When you align these three, you stop being a slave to the schedule and start being a leader of light. If you're ready to define your strategic blueprint and stop the aimless effort, go download our free A Guide to Goal Setting for Christian Women. It features our new Vision to Victory worksheet specifically designed to help you map out your destination, your method, and your steps. And if you need a community to help you stay aligned with your vision, join our Women Warriors Accountability Group. We will help you build your mission from the ground up and keep you moving in the mess of all the crazy goals. The links are in the description below. So my friends, go define your why today. And until next time, may you arise, do it God's way, God strong.